Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Basa and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Joao Felix talking about his reactions after the game. He was the match winner of yesterday's game against Atletico Madrid, 1 goal to nil. Of course, the match winner spoke about the game, spoke about the fact that he wants Barca to sign him permanently ASAP. We are going to discuss on his reactions in much detail as we move ahead. Then, still on Joao Felix, just before the game, Atletico Madrid president had no problem with Joao Felix celebrating for Barcelona if he scored. We are also going to discuss on that. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. For those who are just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very much welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona looked sharp and revitalized as they took on Atletico Madrid at home tonight following their important 2-1 win against Porto from midweek. Trailing Real Madrid and Girona, the importance of today's clash could not be understated. It was clear that Xavi's men meant business from the get-go as they took the game to Atletico Madrid, creating a plethora of chances within the first 10 minutes, and if not for some poor finishing, Barca would have been at least 2-0 up. Nevertheless, former Atletico forward Joao Felix only needed one chance to show his impact on the game as he found a way into the box after a throw ball from Rafinha and chipped Jan Oblak to open up the scoring. He went on to celebrate on the advertisement boards in front of the Atletico fans. He said, "The celebration was spontaneous. It was a release of what I had been through last summer. It was for my family," Joao Felix said about the celebrations. Going into the clash, the spotlight was on two players in particular, Antoine Griezmann and Joao Felix, both playing against their former teams. The Portuguese was asked if the pressure from the media helped him, to which he replied, "People have been talking about me all week, but I don't pay attention to that. I'm just doing my job. I don't care what people say. I work every day to become better." It was a very important victory for us. We played a good game, and now we have to think about Girona, who will also be an important rival. I am used to being talked about every week. This week is no different, Felix added. He was also asked about his relationship with the players at Atletico, especially because of the treatment he received from them. Felix was fouled 5 times and picked up what looked like a knock as well. He said, "I have a good relationship with almost all of the players at Atletico. I wish them all the best. I didn't speak with Simeone." Finally, he talked about being at the club permanently as he said, "I am very happy at Barca. I hope they make an effort to sign me this summer." Those were the key words from Joao Felix after the game yesterday, an important victory. And of course, how coincident can that be? He was the one who scored the winning goal against his parent club, Atletico. And the way he took to celebrate that goal just shows you how he felt, right? We all know about the fact that the relationship he had with Atletico was already shattered, and of course, eased the way for him to be loaned to Barcelona. After that bombshell interview he had with, I think, Fabrizio Romano some months back before the transfer did materialize, where he openly spoke about the fact that, Barca have always been his club of his dreams, and he's really he really said he just had everything set against Atletico, which made the Atletico fans, Diego Simeone, and everybody felt so disappointed with Joao Felix, jeering at him, booing at him. In his last days at Atletico, it was a very hostile environment. He hardly played games when he was there, of course, and Barca just came and loaned him on transfer deadline. And we saw him yesterday playing so well, and of course playing as though he really wanted revenge. And oh boy, he did that because he had to score that only one goal, which was the winning goal at the end, and he celebrated like he scored in the final of the Champions League. And of course, he had nothing to hide in his in his post-match interview, where he said, for all what he has gone through last season alongside his family, he really had to celebrate that. And of course, he also confirmed that he did not even speak with Diego Simeone after the game. That tells you a lot, right? The relationship between the pair is really, really down on ground level. He has never been a big fan of Diego Simeone. Diego Simeone's style of play have never been the way Joao Felix can. It has never been helpful to Joao Felix's progression as a player. And we saw it yesterday. Joao Felix had no time to even wish him or to even greet him yesterday. But of course, he did also said he has good relationship with the rest of the players at Atletico. His issue was the fan base and of course the manager. Things were not good at all, and he said he really wants Barca. He wished Barca can sign him permanently for next season. We know it's going to be very difficult because Atletico are pricing him at least 70 million euros, and we know our current financial situation is not the best to handle that. But let's see the kind of formula Barca can use to make that happen. Then on to the final story of discussion. As Barca was preparing to lock horns against Atletico in arguably one of their most important games this season, all eyes was fixed on Joao Felix, who returned to face his parent club. Joao Felix fulfilled his dream of donning Barca's colors this summer after he fell out with coach Diego Simeone. While Felix was able to join merely on a temporary loan deal, a solid performance yesterday night did go a long way in securing, might just go a long way in securing a long-term future at the club of his dreams. In the run-up of that game, Enrique Cerezo, Atletico Madrid's president, was asked if there would be a problem if Felix decided to celebrate after scoring, to which he stated that it would be unfair to rob someone of the chance to celebrate the success of the team. The president said, I think all players who score a goal want to celebrate. I think it's normal. Is there a problem? Do you think he doesn't have to celebrate it? Do you want to take away the joy from the person who achieved the victory? I do not think so, he said. Despite the way things ended between both parties last summer, the Atleti boss claims he would harbor no bitterness if Joao Felix celebrated after scoring a goal. After an immensely positive start to life in Barca, goal contributions for Joao Felix has begun to run dry of late. However, Felix managed to reconcile with the back of the net in his last encounter against Porto, which is sure to serve as a massive morale booster ahead of this crucial encounter. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.